The first step is to get yourself a pair of curtains. Be mindful of the length. 24 to 30 inches would be optimal. I chose these primarily for aesthetic reasons. I did want the sun and the light passing through them. Then find a spring rod, extension rod, or as some people call them, a tension rod. I no longer associate with tension, so I will refer to it as a spring rod. The spring rod should be of a sturdy gauge and long enough to span the distance. Basically, you're going to pull the rubber stoppers off the ends of the spring rod, and you're going to drill a screw through each one of them. Then mount one rubber stopper on each side of the span. The Sprinter van has holes all over the chassis, and there just happens to be two sets that are right where they need to be in order to hang these beauties. Now, if you want to go the extra step here, also get a couple of copper pipe caps. Make sure they will fit inside the rubber stoppers on each end of the spring rod. This step is not imperative, but using the copper caps will last much longer than just putting a screw through the rubber alone. You may have to reduce the diameter of one of the spring rod ends, the larger of the two. Just roll squeeze with a pair of pliers as shown. Keep the rod turning and squeeze rhythmically to get a nice even taper on the end of the rod. Gently tap one copper cap into each rubber stopper with a hammer or a similar tool. I like hammers. I have two, a big one and a bigger one. Once you have those copper caps seated all the way into their rubber stoppers, drill a hole through the center of each. Now over at the back of the van, tap in any type of wall anchor, such as the plastic ones I have here. They don't even have to grip or grip themselves in the hole. The spring rod does all the lateral compression. The screws merely prevent the whole shebang from falling. It's a beautifully simple design. Screw one of your custom rubber stopper cup assemblies into each side, paying attention to which is the smaller and which is the bigger. Adjust the length of the spring rod to allow for a slight force to be applied in order to get it into the cup, and then thread your curtains onto the rod. Now fluff and foo-foo the curtains until they are evenly spaced, and voila! Another super simple custom modification. Remember, cozy rhymes with camper van.